What is up, Lake Forest Fantasy Football League? Wanted to come at you with a little bit of a recap of what has happened over the last weekend, our first weekend of fantasy football. If you look, you will see that Cam Pompin, Mr. Fantasy Football himself, got his tail whooped by State Farm. Jake and State Farm going 200 points in his first weekend. Inferno, insane, in Fuego. And you'll see Tim going against Mike Hall. Mike Hall drops the L. Just absolutely has to take the L, even though I think that's an upset. We still don't know who's going to win between Harrison and Mikey Moe. I'm going to tell you in a minute why Harrison is the dumbest decision of anybody in our league. This league, nobody could. You'll see if we look up Mason taking on Pastor Victor. Mason, the young gun, the kid from nowhere, the newest creature at Lake Forest, beats Pastor Victor and Graham. And finally, I'm sorry, I know it was your buddy's birthday, your best friend's birthday, and you all went to the Panthers game, but it looks like I'm going to take down the W against Kelly and Team Kelly 12-1. Looking back at it, it's got a little bit deeper. See, kind of what I want to start by diving in to just the team that went bonkers, the team that absolutely crushed. Diving in to Mason's team, into Jake's team. If we look at Jake's team, you can see just how crazy it was. Jake putting up 200. Justin Herbert plays good, puts up 30 points, which is a great one. And look at this. Joe Mixon with 27 carries. 27 carries is an insane amount of carries for a running back, plus another 7 receptions. Absolutely crushing. The big surprise is that we have in this lineup are Gibson, Antonio Gibson, expected to back up, just got demoted to the kicking team. And then the starting running back gets shot times in a quarterbacking. Gibson back into the starting lineup and puts up a 20 spot against Jackson. A 20 spot against Jackson. Keep on down. Of course, Mark Chase had a game before paying attention to that game. The rest of us comes back and has a day, even though Burrows throws 4 interceptions. It surprised me. A.J. Brown playing with the Philadelphia Eagles puts up 26.5 points, 155 yards. That's right, 155 yards, including reception, 40 yards. He gets that bonus. Absolutely crushes. I did not see that coming. I expected him. Finally, the big surprise at the bottom of this is Jarvis Landry. Jarvis not at all prepared for anything like that. That is a ton of reception. Not that I expected Jarvis Landry to kind of be down. He's got that's more yards than his last line. Again, Claypool well, and nothing crazy special. But it helped that the Cincinnati game where he had Claypool, Jamar Chase, and Joe Mixon goes to the double, goes in overtime. That gives him one extra touchdown, one extra opportunity. If we look back at it, take all your time. Let me show you what Harrison did, where Harrison just dropped the ball. Let me see if I can show you this. Harrison getting into his fields. Let me just show you. I'm going back into the league, going back over here. Harrison. You might pull out the W. You have a 13% chance of winning right now, but look at this. Scroll down. He leaves his last flex spot empty, takes the automatic double zeros there. part of the reason he did is if you go to his bench, you'll see that Harrison has Kenneth Walker out, DeAndre Hopkins suspended, Alan Lazard out. Any one of those guys could go into your, actually two of those guys could go into your IR, and you could pick up 2 more spots. But instead of picking up anybody, and instead of playing even Kadarius Toney, who I thought would have a good game but was terrible, instead of getting his 2.5 points, instead of getting Alexander Madison's 3.6 points, you get 0 points. 0 points. 0 points. That could be the thing that makes or breaks this game. Because other than that, you had a really good day. Deontay Johnson, in spite of a hurt shoulder, 7 receptions for 55 yards. You had Travis Kelce did his job, 26 points. Waddle with 20.7 points. He had 1 carry, 4 receptions, 1 TD, and 1 extra long TD, so you get the double bonus points. Mike Evans, James Conner get their job done. Austin Eckler a little bit lackluster, and Russell Wilson is getting after it right now, but even still, you could have this in the bag. Even going up against Mikey Mo with Patrick Mahomes dropping a 45 spot. Patrick Mahomes, a 45 spot. That is a ridiculous number, especially when paired with this 27.5 from Jonathan Taylor, who was just a monster, a beast. Then you layer on top of that 27.1 points from Michael Pittman Jr. It helps that the Houston Texans were playing the Indianapolis Colts. That's not always going to be the case. If this guy, Michael Pittman, and Jonathan Taylor can't get it going, Pat Ryan has them off there, could be really bad news for Michael's team, for Mike Moses' team. But he still survived, even though Allen Robinson only has 2 points, even though Mark Ingram has 1.3 points, and Sammy Watkins has 4.8 points. That's 3 players with less than 10 points combined. And he might pull out this W because Harrison forgot to play somebody. That'll be it for this week. But next week, y'all wait and see what happens. I'll talk to you